Hello and welcome to Tarot Sherpa. I'm Christine and today I'm going to do a oracle reading for you from the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, illustrated by Katie Louise. I've just completed a review of this deck, so if you're interested in seeing all the cards and hearing a little bit about the author and artist, I will put a link to that in the description box below. So today we're going to do a little pour card reading called Sub Rosa. It is a spread that is written by Rebecca Campbell in the accompanying guidebook. But this is really a great little spread to analyze options and help you kind of sort through, find out what you're missing, and make some informed choices with your life. So it actually uses the box. So the way that she's designed this box is it sets up like a little altar, a little card holder there. We're just going to put that in the middle and away we go. So for our first card down, we're going to go with what's known. What is in the know? Okay, so first card, the return. A new story, you decide, alignment, and it's coming together. So that is our first card. They're very pastel, a little bit hard to pick up on camera, but let's have a look at what the return says. You've waited patiently for this moment. You've likely been working on the inner for some time, and now the outer is beginning to come into alignment. As changing beings, we're in a never-ending growth cycle. This doesn't mean that we're constantly in bloom. No. This means we're constantly changing. This card is like the bloom, however, it's more powerful than that. It heralds the coming and going of a whole new way of being. An entirely new story has been written. This card heralds a great shift in your life. So, as far as what's known, as you know that this shift in your life is occurring. You're feeling this. You're in the midst of it. Things are starting to come together. Maybe it's something you've been working on for a very long time, and you're finally starting to see some fruit of all of your labor. So the second card is what's hidden. And these are always my favorite questions. What are we not seeing? Held. Yes. Held. The sureness of the soil, the unseen help, support, and community. Ooh, what you're not seeing is certainly the unseen. But does that mean you're not feeling it? Maybe not. You may know that you have angels and spirit guides, ancestors, whatever your tradition is. You have spiritual support from the other side on this endeavor. So let's look out for a few words on held. When times are turbulent, to keep ourselves steady, we need something to hold on to. When things are crumbling around us, we must find something we can count on that won't budge. Deep roots to hold us steady when the winds of change come blowing, and a supportive community around us. So this is just a little excerpt from what she says, but yes, your unseen help, in this sense, could indeed be your own roots, the foundation that you have laid for this change that you are currently undergoing. And just know that the foundation you've laid is adequate to the task. You have prepared appropriately. This is something, while it's unseen, it's something you're ready for. And that's a beautiful thing to say that, yes, you are prepared. And so what's unfolding? What's coming through? Open. Say yes. Expand through the extremes. Trust life. Trust the process. So this blooming that's happening is indeed you're opening to a new chapter in your life. And perhaps, yeah, there are some extreme changes that are going on. Perhaps you're just graduating from a program of study, or from maybe you're being promoted in some way, something you've been working on for a very long time. It could be you've just finished your dissertation and you're ready to turn that in. It's springtime here, and I know a lot of people are approaching the end of a school year, and it could have been the end of many years of your studies that you're feeling this openness come through. It could be just other, it had nothing to do with school, but it could have everything to do with perhaps a business idea you've been working on. It could be a breakthrough in your health that has finally transpired. It could be the dawning of a new relationship, or the reinvigoration of an existing relationship that's coming into a new phase, and you're very open to this change. So the opening is what's unfolding. Oh, let me look for a few words. What she says about this. Well, I've memorized all my tarot cards. I don't even begin to try and memorize oracle cards. There's just too many. Probably one of the biggest challenges of life is keeping your heart open through the extremes. No one is immune to the highs and lows of human experience. We can't bypass the difficult parts of being human if we want to truly experience the bliss. So, just a few thoughts from her longer definition there, but yeah, opening to this change. Very beautiful. So, a grounded action to take, which I always love. Grounded action to take is the whispers of Mother Earth. Whispers of Mother Earth. Creativity, ideas, inspiration, art, writer, channel. Yeah, somebody be bringing it all together though. So you've laid all of this foundation. Things are coming to fruition, and now it's time to use all of this to embark on your creative journey, on this thing that you've created, to actually do all, enact all of your plans. Your plans are good, and it's time to act on them. There are creations seeded within you, planted before your birth. There are unborn possibilities yearning to be woven, creative solutions waiting to be realized. Songs of the ancient earth humming through you, beckoning to be sung. New consciousness that longs to be written into matter. So definitely everything that you've prepared for, it's time to step out and do those things. The path has been laid. You've got the needed support. You've got the strong foundation. It's now you're expanding. You're open to these possibilities, and it's time to act. Yes, it's we participate in our blessings. A lot of people sit around and wonder why they're not blessed, and the problem is they're just sitting there wishing they were blessed. We've all got to be part of the process. And so, trusting the process and being part of the process here is the message from the oracle. So, yeah, what's coming through is all of that hard work that you've put into this effort. It's coming to fruition. You're blooming. It's it's expanding, it's opening, and now it's time to act on everything that you have put in motion. So I wish you all of the success that you can possibly have in your endeavor, whatever it may be. And I'm actually genuinely excited for you because this time of year, again, springtime, this is a really great time of expansion, of opening, of moving forth, of taking that energy of the sun returning to our hemisphere, and and moving forward with that energy. Now, if you happen to be watching from the southern hemisphere, it's the fall right now. Same thing though, because the fall is a time of great transition, and while the world can be going to sleep, you can be taking charge. You can be taking those steps ahead while everybody hunkers down. So, lots of potential, no matter if it's your spring or your fall. It's exciting and it's beautiful, and just remember, trust the process, but you're also part of that process too. So do your part and trust that it's going to work out. Okay, so that's all I've got for you for today. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.